Alt check.
"26 minutes late." How's everyone doing this evening? Also, my lamp fell down, so you might notice my tones are incorrect. My tones are incorrect. Chat is incorrect. Interact. Okay, so OBS is on. It is not in safe mode. My tones are always incorrect. Also, my microphone is a good microphone, but I'm using it badly. I'm just not the best streamer in the world, Jimmy. I'm just not the best streamer in the world. Rage induced break. Oh, I never fixed the to-do list. Okay. OBS seems to be working fairly well. I'm just going to try and fix this lamp. Yeah, we're not in safe mode. We are a little bit doomed. What I'm going to do is I haven't done the announcement yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start doing a little bit of stuff. And my fear is that I knock something or touch something and the stream crashes, which is why I haven't done the announcement yet on Discord. But I'm just going to quickly try and fix the lamp, which is very awkwardly positioned. Have I lost you? No. Do. Now, the backscatter lamp is on, which gives me a warm tone. Okay. A warm tone. I feel. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I don't know how streaming works. Maybe I don't know how streaming works. Okay. I'm launching Pillars of Eternity, and we're going to see if that crashes the stream or not. Okay, it's launching. Click here. Click here. No. Okay, so that isn't set correctly. That's set to that. Okay. A lot less ghoulish. Get ghouled, mofos. Okay, so here's the news. Here's the news. Here's the news. Here's the news. I need to post to Discord. I'm going to do that on my phone. I'm going to post to Discord from my phone so that it looks like I'm doing work. Copy link. At everyone. Delayed by Gaim. But we're good now. Come and see the Pillars Eternal. As they do what pillars do. Paste the link, hit go. Posting. Posting? Did that post? I don't know. Looks like I'm goofing off. Well, Jimmy, that's basically what streaming is. So, I've got to be very careful to not reveal the snack. but I'm going to have a little sandwich because I haven't eaten. So the gym news. This is chicken brie and pesto, but annoyingly it has secret sun-dried tomatoes, which I don't like. With giant bread. Let me show you its features. Yeah. The bread is 2 fingers thick. Oh shit, but the chicken falls out if I do that. But it's super soft, Jimmy. And there's pesto and rocket. Oh, and it says on the bottom what there is. It has ingredients: roast chicken, brie rocket, basil pesto, sun-dried tomatoes, and batch bread. Very soft batch bread. It's very nice. The save game says runaway bride situation. So that's where we're at. Whoa, the chair back is not set in upright position. Okay. So the running. So the reason I was late is that I was late getting to the gym. Right? The fine details of being late getting to the gym aren't important. I was late getting to the gym. And I'm on week 4 of the Couch to 5K after 8 weeks of doing the Couch to 5K, which is a 9-week program. So it's slow going. I am not as young as I used to be. Also, I realize now, perhaps I may have been overreaching with the speed I was going for on the treadmill and the incline I was going for on the treadmill. So I've been doing the Couch to 5K, but I've been doing the Couch to 5K uphill. Right? Which has made it unnecessarily difficult. Now, they do say that in order to make up for the fact that the treadmill is kind of easier than road running, you should put a 1 to 2 degree slope on the treadmill. But I've been doing a 2.5 to 3 degree slope. So, because I was like, logically, that way, when I go outdoors, if a 2 degree slope makes up for the fact the treadmill is easier than flat running, then a 3 degree slope will like have me ready for when I have to do slopes. This is not true. It just is too much. So, I have lowered the slope to 1.5 degrees, and it's made it much easier. Okay, so we got a mission. Let's see what the biography says here. It's a quest, but it's not a plot quest. Search Direford for information about Aelis's disappearance. Okay, we're going to go upstairs in the inn to do that.
Of course.
Because we know they were staying in this inn. Oh, okay, hold on. Scene. Nephra, the Orlan, hovers by the window, peering out every few seconds. As you enter the room, she watches you carefully, her hand hovering over her stiletto. She cranes her head to peer behind you. Did anyone follow you? Who sent you? What are you talking about? The man leaning against the wall glances out the door and nods to the Orlan. The hand over her weapon relaxes, but she's still watching you closely. Some old friends from Defiance Bay are looking for me. We're not exactly friends anymore, if you catch my drift. I'm just trying to lie low and mind my own business. Know what I mean? Boss. Oh, there's a whole squad in here that I didn't notice. Another person looks over at the Orlan and jerks his head towards you. All right, all right. My friend here thinks you could maybe help us out. Now, I'm sure you're a busy man, but I'll make it worth your time. She flips you a few coins. Just go take a look around town. Come back and let me know if the coast is clear or if you see any suspicious figures. You're pretty suspicious. What's this about? She scratches the back of her neck. I may have gotten myself in trouble with some powerful people in Defiance Bay. Powerful criminal people. It's bound to happen eventually. I'm a thief by trade. It's hard to do my kind of business in the city without crossing them eventually. Now I'm trying to put some distance between us. Someone told me you were responsible for heinous killings in Defiance Bay. Let me guess. Was that someone named Medreth? It's a lie, plain and simple. I got the wrong side of his employers, and now he's after me. But if you're here to do his dirty work, I won't make it easy on you. Relax, I just want to hear your side of the story. The story? The Dominells came after me. I just happened to rob the wrong place. How was I supposed to know that they had already claimed it? It was an honest mistake. I'm just trying to survive now. If you spoke with Medrith, you know where he's waiting. Please help me get out of here. Oh. Hold on, but I'd like to know more information. Hold on, no, we can play these people off each other. Go east. Medrith is waiting for you just west of the river. She nods slowly. I'm trusting you. I don't have much choice. Now, I hope we said it. Go east. Okay, yeah. If you see him, send him the other way. That should buy me some more time. She follows the hooded figures towards the stairs, giving a final uncertain glance as she peers through the door. End dialogue. Okay, I didn't want to have that happen.
Hey.
We can't close that door. We can't close that door.
Light, flame, and sound.
Now that she's left this bedroom, we get more money. and a book. Admeth Hardreth Rise to Power. Little could one know that the man who once destroyed part of his own country with fire would become Deerwood's most beloved leader. Martyred in the war he started to free his people from the oppressive rule, there isn't a Deerwoodian who doesn't know or revere Admeth for what he did. Strangely, even though there are records of his father, Edrang's childhood, and even though he was raised in nobility in Deerwood, while it was still Adir territory, information about his early years is nearly impossible to find. Admeth is not known for his childhood, though. He is known for saving Deerwood and uniting it with his sworn enemy, the Gelfahans. In 2652 AI, the Deerwoodian troubles with their Fairkonig were at a boiling point. Several of the earls under Edrang's rule, provoked by imperial court and Ader, resumed looting the ruins around Deerwood that the Gilfahans held sacred. When the Gilfahans finally retaliated, it was overwhelmingly brutal and resulted in a slave rising. Galvan Rigid, whom Erdang had fought. Oh, I'm hiccuping. Resumed control of the Gilfahan troops. I'm hiccuping. I'm dying. Jimmy, you were right. The bread is ridiculous. It's killing me. As long as I keep talking, I'll be okay. If you're talking, you're not joking. Oh my god. Okay. They convinced some Delagan to join the fight. Erdang was, at this point, far too old to lead his forces into battle, so he sent his sons Admeth in his place to contain the threat. Admeth, true to form as the son of Edrang, and obviously having learned tactics from his father, made dangerous but effective tactical decisions. In order to prevent the enemy's troops from using the woods as cover to keep them from advancing his land, he set fire to the forest at the tributary of the... okay, we've read this one. New Homar, conflict. Yep. With his new power, he quickly brought the rebellious earls into line, but in exchange for the power, he invested time and money into Deerwood's ports and trade posts, drastically increasing shipping. This helped the earls and brought in more money for the fair coining. I don't know what that means.
Hey.
I don't know what that means. Oh. This painting portrays expansive foothills. Okay. Oh.
I'll see what I can do. The work of a moment. I'll see what I can do. The work of a moment. Hey.
We're robbing as much as we can. Oren de Medici and Dacorn. Hello, people. The glass in this window is broken, warped, and knotted planks have been nailed over it. Okay, hold on. We're going to position ourselves. Oh, we found something on the floor. Oh, the Guildmaster's staff. What the fuck does that do? A unique quarterstaff. Grants restore minor endurance 3 times per short rest. Per rest. That's not a bad staff. Well, let's grab it for now. Oh, this person is just a readable soul. Reach for the soul. Oren de Medici. You see a man, his eyes tight, and a couple down the cobblestone road. He moves a little too obviously, a little too naturally. His eyes never leave her mussed curls as he shadows them from building to building. The woman laughs drunkenly, hand entwined within another belonging to a sharp-nosed noble. Flawless doublet, slightly too small for his generous frame. She brushes against him as they move, clearly far too intimate for her shadow's liking. His eyes narrow to angry slits as the couple slip into an opulent doorway, and the nobleman's hand slips down her dress. Her breath shortens into gasps, and she leans into him further, moaning. The spectator pauses, mouth pressed shut, veins bulging. He slides along the wall, dagger in hand, and just as the woman bites into the nobleman's doublet, he steps out. It's over in moments. He closes his eyes, dagger slipping from his blood-slicked hands, and bolts. Okay, you just murdered someone. And Diorn. You see a tall figure, pacing at the edges of a carpet, corner to corner, fingers twitching in irritation. The sounds of battle grow ever closer, snaking its way through the caves and corridors, past doors and soldiers, and the mage paces, throwing his door open as he strides through the refurbished cave. A refurbished cave? Taking scrolls from shelves and demanding potions from terrified grunts. Kicking a falling chair from his path, he returns to his room, pacing and readying himself. As the enemy grows closer and closer, he begins casting, spell after spell, defenses with additional vigor, traps. Just as his skin hardens into metal, they stride in, swords flying and arrows buzzing. Last chance to rethink this, he says. An arrow whistles by his head in answer. He sighs, his lips thin with effort as he begins his onslaught. There are 6 of them, but soon there are 4 and 3 and 1. For the last, he takes a dagger to be sure, throwing it directly into an Orlan's temple. The man topples. None get back up. The mage barks into the hallway, receiving naught but silence in response. Frustrated, he begins to dispose of the bodies. The last person standing. Interesting.
Hey.
Ready, Watcher.
About 5.
Ready, Watcher.
Hey.
Okay, so I thought there'd be stuff upstairs to show us what happened up here. Like, what room were they in? But I guess there isn't. Heavy, sweet pursuit for perfumes emanate from the barrels. The stave joints are stained dark, brown, and dull purple. What are you doing in the kitchen? Okay, they'll give us their own food. Okay. Okay. Sid?
Good day, stranger.
Perhaps another time. Oh, we want to actually
Hello.
buy... Oh, we have to talk to this guy first. Okay, but I want to order some food and drinks. And actually what we want are camping supplies. Okay. Okay, let's ask him about the Lord's daughter. What was your exchange with the nobleman about? Folk round here, decent. They mind their own business. You want to stick your nose in, go talk to him yourself. Tell me about the Lord's daughter. His lordship says she up and went missing the other day. I don't know any more than that. However, these lordin' bastards handle their affairs. Ain't no business of mine. Perhaps you look agitated. Something about this doesn't seem right to you, does it? Perhaps you could make it your business. Display our coin pouch. You put them coppers away. My pay come from an honest day's work. Enough for me and should be enough for anyone. But you're just like that lord rattling your purse like it's fit to buy the leave of the gods and kith. What do you mean by the lord buying favour of gods and kith? Look, I don't want no trouble for you or him or anybody else. I'm just waiting for him to tire of my ale and leave so things can get back to normal around here. Okay, we have Benevolent 2 and Honest 3. We don't have Resolve 12. We need to get our resolve up, guys. Guys and dolls. Benevolent 2, I won't stand by. People know me from integrity, Dengler. I swear I'll set this situation to rights. Honest 3. We're going Honest 3. That girl, Alice, she was looking to disappear. You should have seen her, watching the door like a sheep at slaughter. All the same, she didn't hardly speak to no one. Only folk I seen her talk to was Trygill. His shop is over by the broken tower. Bit of a hothead. My advice is to let the matter drop. Like I say, it don't profit to dig around in other people's business. Never mind, let's talk about something else. I have a question about Darford. You said you don't see many travellers? Of course not. Why would they come here? We got bandits on the road, an ogre in the forest, and that yapping fool Rumble to tell you all about it. Worse yet, hasn't been a healthy child born here for over a year. Most kit that come here just passing through. Who lives here? Not many anymore. Hard to keep people around when everyone's buff and hollowbone. But we got a few who stick around and do business. Trigill's the leather courier. Head ya, man? Head ya, crafts potions. Winfrith traded general goods. Rumball's a pig farmer. Or was, anyway. Something happened to the pigs, I take it. Damn ogre carried him off. Now, he squeals more than his herd ever did. His rotten luck. And Winfrith? Been around longer than I have. Nice enough fellow, but could never find his own way to the end of a sentence. His shop's across the square. And Hendina. Lady's a clever hand with potions and poultices. Got herself into trouble with a nest of worms. Or so I hear. Her cart's on the east of town. Now, tell me more about Trigill. He's a courier. No, not a courier. A courier. He curries. Treats leather. Makes armour. And a few other goods with it. Problem is, smell of tallow and deer shit tends to put people off their food. His shop's right next door. Right. And about that ogre? You don't hardly see him this close to town. Ogres and kith don't mix well. Ugly bastards. But they're smart enough to know that much. You want to know more? Talk to Rumble. His farm is southwest of here. Tell me more about the village. Walking from one bridge to the next, you've seen it. We're quiet, hard-working folk. We keep ourselves to ourselves. Don't take to being pushed around. Looks at the noble. Used to be a castle here, built by some family of Adrian Ains, back when the Empire first came. Only one tower's still standing. Part of the Trigill shop now. Sit that bar by the fire can spin you a yarn if you're so inclined. Okay. Goodbye.
Hey.
Okay, let's get out of here and talk to the next guy. And then it's time for red lemonade. You don't have to eat the red lemonade. You can drink it like it's a drink.
Hey.
Okay. He said the shop is right next door. Okay. Not sure where the farm is. Not sure where the farm is. The pig farm? The wrecked pig farm? Grieving mother? Let's head for the Trigill's shop.
Of course.
Oh, stuff.
Oh, the smell around here reminds me of this stable hand, Drutman.
Elder antelope
Not real
horn.
popular with the women, Drutman. Hey.
Oh, that's... Oh, and she sells potions.
Gods keep you.
A young woman leans against a wagon. One arm and one side of her face are covered in bandages, with raw, rippled flesh showing underneath. A minty, tangy scent wafts from her dressing. Just ventured into town. I'm about to dry some of my stocks, but you're welcome to have a look-see. I'm actually looking for a missing noblewoman. Oh, that lord's daughter? She was a new shade of green when I first seen her the other morning. Chatting with Trigill she was, just outside his shop. You're talking about morning sickness. Survival 4. You're talking about morning sickness. Was she pregnant? Aye. and worked into a state about it. The girl was so sick, she didn't even notice Trigill's stink. I offered him some herbs to take care of the problems. Might save her some trouble with her old man, but she wouldn't have it. Lord Harold says she was ill from travel. It weren't road sickness, trust me, I know it when I see it. What was wrong with her? No offense, but I hardly know you. I'm not going to gossip. Certainly don't want to cause the poor girl any trouble. We know she's pregnant. Yeah, okay. Thanks
Good
for the
day to
information.
you.
Anything else I can do for you? Got some handy ointments? Braving the roads anytime soon. How did you get burned? You said your supplies are limited. What happened? It's the damn roads. Can't reach none of my suppliers. I'm stuck with whatever I can scrounge up in the wood. Dry cap, river reed, and all that. It's all well and good, but most potions require something stronger. Troll skin, vessel bone, what have you. There's really rare ingredients, things you'd never be able to afford, let alone find on your own. What did you find? She winces, the rest of her story comes tumbling out. I've been keeping an eye on the Drake's Nest east of town. Oh, that's right, she was fucking with the Drakes. She's calling us broke-ass slopes. Slopes. I don't know what that's a term for a particular group, I've just said. We'll move on. I was going for Flope from, what's the show? Brooklyn Nine-Nine? Flope. The beast stayed just long enough to try to lay a clutch and moved on. Thank the Sky Mother it wasn't a full-grown dragon. She looks at her bandaged arm and grimaces. Fresh eggs are much more useful than the ones that have passed between merchants and left the nests weeks or months ago. That clutch looked to be at its peak. Thought I'd see about getting an egg, but didn't realize so many of them had already hatched. The young worms are so territorial. Huh. I could get an egg for you. She keeps her gaze steady. I sure hope you're not leading me on. I don't think I could stand to get burned again. Haha, no pun intended. But if you really mean to go after it, I'd certainly pay you. Just remember, big as they are, dragon eggs are fragile. There's a lot more I can do with a whole one. Tell me more about the dragon eggs. It's in a nest that is perched off a cliff. And we are supposed to find cliffs on the east side of Darford Closing. That's out in the wilds to the east of here. I'm sure there's others elsewhere, but the one at Darford Crossing is just the age I need. If you head out that way, be careful. The place is crawling with worms. Verms. When I went out there, I can't imagine. Okay, blah, blah, blah. How did you get burned? By the flame. How bad does it look? Just say it. I know you'll tell me straight. It looks like it hurts. That's a mighty soft way of putting it. I told you about my running with the worms. I reckon you can put the rest together already. What's wrong with the roads? Brigands, looters, you name it. The gods, maybe hollowing out our babies. But it's the grown folk rubbing out the rest of us. People are scrambling to Defiance Bay because they hear there's healthy births there. And all those refugees and abandoned homes attract desperate sorts like flies on a dog shit. Show me your wares. Sure thing. Okay, she sells actual potions and drugs and resources that we could make use of. Like copper binding, Adra. I'm just going to buy some stuff. We're not going to take potions. Potion of major endurance. It costs 1,000. Okay, buy some scrap. Settler's arrow. Okay. Sungnif, how are you doing? She sells seashells on the seashore. So we can use our crafting menu. We could make potions. Potions of Fleet Fit, double, Wizard's double. We can make a lot of potions. We can make a lot of potions. We can make potions of major endurance. They cost $1,000. You got your budget approved? Flame Shield. 10% damage in reduction in freeze. No, we want reduction in burn. We want shields from flame. Prevent death for 20 seconds. Prevents a wounded character's health from reaching 0 when... This is not a long enough duration. You did not mention that you got it. Well, you may have mentioned it, but I don't remember you mentioning it. But we can do a little new job celebration. Whoop, 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 whoop. New job, new job. Whoop, 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 whoop. This is not a long enough duration for this. Running board games at the local psychiatric center. That's an interesting job. That is an interesting job. Probably can't get them to play XCOM Simulator. Haven't seen Clone on in a while. Looks like Clone changed his phone number. Reverend Clone, who you sometimes see in the channel. We used to play a lot of XCOM at events. The board game. We got good at it. Potion of Displaced Image. Potion of Power. 25% attack speed. 30 endurance. You told them 500. In theory that you get half what you asked for. You got 500. Yeah. Yeah. That's... Yeah. Board games are surprisingly expensive. Plus 25 deflection until critically hit. More crits. Iron Skin, 8 damage reduction. We could make a few of these. Bulwark against the damage reduction for burn. Okay. Wizard's double. We could make a couple of those. 40% deflection until hit. So, hold on. User gets 40% deflection until critically hit. And then there's another one called Displaced Image, right? And it's 25 deflection and 20 reflex for 45 seconds. Okay, hold on. That's not as good. I mean, the crit one... Spirit Shield, 3 damage reduction. That mightn't be bad. Minor reject, Fleet Feet. Accuracy, I don't know. You asked for 750? Oh, of course, because it's in Kroner. The full amount, no arguments is great. So we can't enchant this thing and it's maximized already. Huh. Can we enchant this bow? We could make it Kith Slaying. Or we could give it Burning Lash or Freezing Lash. Shocking Lash. You have a rifle. His rifle has Freezing Lash, which does 25% extra damage. And we can make it do 25% extra damage against people as well. That's real interesting to me. We can rebind it and put it on someone else. We could. I'm going to give him Kith Slaying. Because I'm thinking about the war we're going to have to get into later. And 25 plus 5% accuracy against people and 25% extra damage. You know, we want to maximize the damage from this gun. So I'm giving him Kith Slaying. And you have a bow, but it's not the best bow in the world. It's fine. Oh, we can give it fine. It's accurate, but we can upgrade accurate to fine, which means more damage and more accuracy. Plus 8 accuracy. Oh, accuracy it's accurate too. So if we go fine, we're actually downgrading it. We're technically downgrading it if we go to fine. Hey, Hida Owen, how are you doing? But we could put Corrosive Lash on it for 25% extra damage. Oof. Oof. Power Surge killed the PC. I should put my surge protectors back into the loop in this house. We're gonna put Corrosive Lash on. And we can afford Slaying Kith. I'm thinking about the war. I don't want to lean too heavy into killing people. But I'm putting it on. And we're down to 1,000 money, so I'm going to stop here. But you... now we can't afford Slaying Kith anymore because we don't have any Berith spell. We could put... It has Rending. And has Striking with Jolting Touch. And it has Fine. We could put Burning Lash on or Freezing Lash. I think I'd like to put Shocking Lash on it at some point. I could put Freezing Lash on it now. Let's not do that yet. Okay.
Hey.
Okay, let's go into the Curie. Oof. But you could get a better motherboard and processor? I can't find it anywhere. Swan and... Okay, we'll talk about it later.
Greetings.
A sturdy, broad-shouldered man wipes his hands on his slacks. He reeks of the same foul compounds wafting from the vats. His arms are stained with dye. You looking to purchase some leather? Show me what you got to set for sale. Oh, wow. He has like an exceptional dagger. It's got accuracy. It's got 30% extra damage. And then we'd be able to start... Okay. Trollhide belt. +1 endurance for 3 seconds. Okay. Girdle of Mortal Protection. No. I want to know what it does, not buy it. Minus 20% crit damage taken. Okay, that's not bad. But he sells some good stuff. Exceptional hide armor, plus 4 damage reduction. Fine scale. So it is the exceptional, that's the enchanting. So we can't do exceptional. It's only one step above what we can do. Okay, well, we don't want to buy any of that. So what can you tell me? Is this what's in the collapsed tower? It's collapsed, nothing. A few hides on stretching racks, and the tallow stench of danglers always grumbling about. The rest of the keep's dust, just like the fool Lady Thanu who tried to hold it. There's a bard at the inn who'll tell you the whole blazing story if you want to hear it. Well, what about the woman? Only that her father's men have been banging down the doors and stirring up trouble looking for her. I've never met her myself. Might as well ask what's in the ghost lighthouse. Ghost lighthouses. That's strange. Dangler told me you two were acquainted. Huh. Hedina, like, oh my god, we're so bad. We are, look, we're naming and shaming. Your friend told us you'd met. Did she now? What else did she say? She saw the two of you talking. What's that about? The young one was intoxicated by your presence. Elise was pregnant. Really? That would explain a lot. Her father is dragging her out to get hitched by some backwoods noble. She wanted an escape all right, and I was happy to give it to her. We stuck across the river a few nights ago for some private time. Come to find out, we're not exactly alone. An ogre, taller than Withrit's tails, sprung out of the forest, and we were so lost in the heat of the moment we didn't notice until it was upon us. It grabbed Alice and Why would you not tell people an ogre took her? The ogre took her and disappeared into the night before I could even pull my britches up. Don't think this the wrong way, but your shop smells like an outhouse. Am I really to believe a lord's daughter snuck into the woods with you? Curb the clever tongue of yours. I'm afraid you've no right to say there's no right way to say that, stranger. I meant no offense. I'm just trying to find her. As I was saying, the ogre vanished with her. Probably took her to its lair, wherever that is. She could still be alive. I'm in no shape to go after her, but Harrond looks like he'd have coppers to spare for anyone who found her. Others around here have seen the ogre east of town. Took most of Rumbold's pigs just the other day. If someone were to find it, there'd be a lot of grateful people. Leave. Okay. She's through this door. She's 100% through this door.
Hey.
He's sending us off to get killed by an ogre. Well, let's go kill an ogre. It's a trap! But we've killed ogres before, so I'm pretty sure we can kill this ogre. And then when it doesn't have the woman, we're going to go through that locked door. But I'm calling it now. Okay, we're going to head down to the grieving mother, but also the other shop.
All right, then.
Oh, this is someone's house. Wiley Ferris.
Hello. Hello.
A ledger
See
lies
now
open.
what the flame has shown us?
Various alchemical ingredients. Willie Ferris. You see a moderately furnished house. warm from the cooking fire lit at the far end. This man is sitting in a high-backed chair, looking at a large book with a small boy in his lap. He smiles and asks the child about the pictures on the pages as he points to different parts of them. He looks up as a woman approaches to stir something into the pot hanging over the fire. She adds some carrots to the pot and mixes them in, then stands and turns to the man. She says something to him and leans in to give him a kiss when a knock comes to the door. The man makes to stand and the woman motions for him to stay. She walks to the door and glances out the window. It is already too dark outside for anything to be seen. She lifts the bolt on the door and pulls it open, revealing a tall, lanky man with a strange smile on his face. There is a wet, tearing sound as the woman makes a weak groan, collapsing to the floor, blood quickly pooling around her. The man in the chair leaps to his feet, grabbing his son, interposing himself between the boy and the man at the door, who steps over the body and enters the house. Galak vowed you would feel his pain, the man says conversationally, as 4 other men enter the house behind him. It appears rent has come due. Well, that's awful.
Hey.
And anything we interact with would be a crime. Can we open this?
The work of a moment.
Okay. We got a noxious burst trap, but we would be
Of course.
breaking the law if we were to look in the boxes. An ogre ate my homework. An ogre stole the woman I was talking to, the pregnant girl.
In Tekoa, we have a memorial for the Saints' War.
Okay.
They say a Rawatai artillery master contributed to the Godhammer bomb. I wondered if...
Of course. You want Rawatai to be a part of this history. Crow about how your people helped the Deerwood. Maybe your Ranganui lied, Amawa.
On second thought, I'll ask Adair.
Yeah.
Hey.
Okay. Oh, look! It will be thievery to open this box. No one's around.
Blade in the dark.
Oh, snowcaps. Snowcap crash. No snow crash for us. Okay. A ripple sponge. It's still a drug. There are drugs everywhere in this game.
A blade in the dark.
Oh, ghosts. Reveal Larin. You see a forest clearing, fog curling through the weeds on the ground, cold morning air. The serenity of the scene is occasionally broken by the faint noise that echoes through the silence. This woman emerges from the trees and stops, dropping to the ground. She creeps to the edge of the clearing and crouches near a tree. She glances around furtively, listening intently in the growing light. She presses her back to the tree, tensing against it, ready to spring forward. From the distance comes another sound, a rustling in the undergrowth. At that, she shoots forward, keeping as low to the ground as she can. She puts a hand to her throat and makes a sound, a shrill bird call. Caw-caw, caw-caw. But what emerges from her mouth seems to emanate from yards away. From behind her, near the source of the rustling, there's a brief grunting noise. It's quickly silenced. She dives into the large bush at the edge of the tree line, keeping her head down and wriggling silently through the leaves and twigs. She takes position in the bushes, turning her face in the direction she came. She raises her hand again, this time mimicking a Stellagare, placing the roar directly behind the men, failing to sneak up on her. Roar! More than one voice answers this call. All of them surrounded, panicked, and hurried. All of them quickly moving this way, as though stealth forgotten. She backs out of the underbrush to crouch behind it, and she pulls out her bow. She takes a long shooting stance and waits for the hunters to appear. Okay, that's pretty cool. Zeph is so fucking good. Don't you know the best item in the game was in that chest? What? It's fitting I played as Veth Addict Rogue. It's Pillars Cocaine. Pillars Cocaine!
How do you do?
How do you do? Haven't seen you before. Always glad to see a new face in town. Company's good for business, and chatter's good for the soul. That's why I always say, anyhow, what can I do you for? Show us your wares. I've been looking for a young woman. Let's go with the wares first. Lure me into murdering innocent PCs? You had me at murder. He sells tall grass, which is a unique spear. The Hours of St. Rumbold. We do not have 12,000 cash. Mosquito. Fine, draining, concentration -5, accurate, fine. We don't have money for any of this. Fine, small shields, Boots of Zealous Command. What do Boots of Zealous Command do? Oh, usable only by Paladin. We're going to have some red lemonade. TK, red lemonade. It's red and it's lemonade and it's going in my face holes. You're having chai? A little bit of chai? Chai! Tell me chai, tell me chai, tell me sweet little chai. Okay, that's fun. Rope and grappling hook, pry bars, hammers and chisels, lockpicks, torches. This thing is called Voice of the Mountaintop. Chanter Area of Effect bonus. That might be worth grabbing. 800, we can't afford it. Let's see what we have in the shitbox. Okay. We're just going to sell all the trash items that aren't magical. Bop, 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 bop. Bop, bop. Bop, 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 bop. It's a game that lets me store unlimited amounts of stuff, Songdiff. I want the clubs for some reason, and a pistol we want to keep. Not a fine hunting bow. What about these Ingwithian daggers? Are they special? I get rid of the Zerp spears. Hold on, I can sort this, can't I? Low enchantments to high enchantments. The crossbow. Hunting bow, hunting bow, hunting bow, hunting bow. My plan is to come out of this with a profit. Hold on, Sungif, what are you saying no to? I'm a bit confused. They're not special? What about Zerp quarterstaffs? Do they get special enchants? No. The clubs, for some reason, I decided were interesting. Because they're fast. They're fast and blunt if we want to mug people. Okay, that's all sold. I have no clue what difficulty we put it on. Non-magical armor as well. Crucible plate armor. We don't want to sell the crucible plate armor. We might want to wear that. Padded armor. Robes. These are all enchanted. We'll hold on. Well, we don't need loads of fine armor. We don't need to worry about damage types. Yeah. Now he's given us $1,000. Look at all the hats we've collected. Okay. We're keeping all that. Great. So now we're coming out of this. We're coming out of this trade with $1,000. And whatever that necklace was. Also, that was just the stuff we had in like the mass storage, not all the stuff I'm carrying on this person, on these people. Oh, you're already wearing an amulet? Oh, okay, it's a healing bonus. Okay, where's the amulet? 20% area increase for our chanter. 20% area effect. So I don't actually know how big an area the chanter covers. They're wild. Yeah, like we've a load of stuff. Like I don't know what we like. I want to use this, but you know, everyone has neck slots with stuff in it. We're not really paying a huge amount of attention to what I'm doing, Sungnif. Okay, well it's bigger now. Large shield. We could hypothetically enchant it. +4 shield deflection. Can we enchant this shield? Oh, we could. +4 shield. But I don't think we need to just yet. So we have a lot of stuff. This is food. We could just put the fish into the general thing. Yeah, I'd like to do better with it. This is interesting. Like, we've got this. It does +18 fortitude and it fires skulls at people. Like, we've a lot going on, but I have to do an inventory check, and I just don't feel like it. Yeah, we have him with an arquebus. A Kith slaying arquebus. And we have this Guildmaster's staff. Increased reach, minor spell bind, restore minor endurance. He has his own staff and he has a pistol. The pistol does good damage when he does range stuff, but I don't know. He's wearing fine plate mail though, to keep him alive. Yeah, so we've a lot going on that we're not using. His AoE won't reach the front line. So we have his chants set up. I'll show you what his chants are.
Following your lead.
His chants are fucking bullshit. So we have the one that does allies in the area of effect gain bonuses of fortitude and will. Increases their reflex and movement. We have drains a portion of endurance from all enemies in the area of effect. We have increases rate of fire. And we have protects against fear. So the idea was to use this one here to just always be protected from fear, increase rate of fire. Protected from fear, increase rate of fire. And then we have this one, which is like give everyone a bonus of fortitude and will, make everyone a bit more maneuverable, then hurt all the enemies, then make everyone faster at casting. And then it repeats. Then gives everyone a little bit of protection from frightened and terrified, because by that point in a fight, they'll be frightened and terrified. And then it comes back around and, you know, whatever. And this one, what does this one do? Fortitude and fear. This is fortitude, will and fear, will and fear, will and fear. This is there's a fear situation going on selection. Which one isn't good? Soft winds? Come, soft winds of death. Drains a portion of endurance from all enemies in the area of effect. It's 3 endurance per 3 seconds. It's 1 a second. That isn't much, is it? We have had it kill people, though. And it only lingers for 8 okay. It doesn't last long. We might pull it. We'll put the speed ones first. We'll put the speed ones first, and then we'll put the... What was the one that I took away? Their hearts grow bold. We'll put that at the end. There you go. No, we've had it pay out. We've had it pay out. Oh, an event has happened. The craft hall is complete. Okay. A library is quite cheap. A curio shop. Generates random creature treasure. Artificers hall. Buy traps. A chapel. Lets you buy scrolls. Training grounds. Botanical gardens. Hedge maze. The hedge maze does more security. We're doing the hedge maze. The turn-based mode seemed bugged. I'm not going to lie. We had problems with it. It may have been fixed since then, but I'm not using it because we ran into a couple of bugs. Okay, let's talk to the grieving mother. Grieving mother. She looks like quite a young grieving mother. This middle-aged peasant woman, okay, I guess she's not, is dressed in a brown leather cloth draped down to her knees. Her hands are working at separating stringy, colourless vegetables in a pile before her, stripping the heads of the long fibrous stems with a paring knife. She discards the stems one by one, placing the heads into a small cradle-like basket in front of her. She doesn't greet you as you approach. You're not even sure she knows you're there. Excuse me. The woman doesn't respond. She just keeps stripping the heads from the vegetables with a steady rhythm. She may be deaf, but there's no indication she heard you. Study the woman. At first glance, she seems nothing more than a middle-aged, unremarkable, maybe less stern than most, who seems more focused on the weaving in her lap than her surroundings. Yet you suddenly notice she's not stripping the vegetables before her any longer. She's weaving. The vegetables and pots are now missing. I did notice that, because it says weaving all of a sudden. You're not very far. You only just made it to Defiance Bay. It's working fine for you. Okay, maybe they fixed it in the meantime. She's your favorite henchman and you hate her? She still plays you no mind, her brown locks torn and snagged from the back of the washing. Like many of the townsfolk you've seen, there's a strange blur to her. What? Oh, there's a full stop there. Even the motions of her hands seem to be playing with the threads that lack colour, in a shape that lacks interest. It may be that she is half-minded or deaf, but something feels wrong. You watch her knitting take on an odd cadence, and you have a terrible suspicion that something lurks beneath what your eyes are showing you. Focus on the woman. Her brown hair is long, almost impossibly to the length of her hands. As you follow the streams of her locks downward, the hair becomes long and black, splitting off into threads of black and silver and wrapping around her hands. She is forming a soul cradle with the threads, braiding a net in front of you, each finger long and sharp like a series of knitting needles. It's almost hypnotic. The silver and black strands of her hair weave together, with silver predominating as a highlight and the black shadowing it. Oh God, suddenly you are calm. You are on a plateau, almost the height of a tower, several stories high. The plateau is like a table lying beneath a clear sky, and beneath the plateau, surrounding in all directions, a forest hazy with mist. Although whether it is actual mist or distance or recollection. Resting in the curve of a natural arch above you is a great copper bell, half again the size of a man, hanging at attention, as if looking down on you and the event unfolding before you. The plateau has soaked in the sun, and the rock beneath you is rough and warm. The sky forms a cradle around you. You feel different. Not disembodied, but you feel your body. Your physical contours have changed along with the surroundings. You hear a soft series of chimes, like wind chimes. At the sound, the scene gains colour and texture, as if the sound is beckoning you gently forth, filling your senses and thoughts like mist rolling softly into a sealed chamber. And you focus on the chimes. The chimes coax you deeper into the memory. You're certain now it is a memory, a warm one. You are on the stone of the plateau, your knees on the warm texture of the ground, silver, white, shimmering like Adra. The plateau is formed of it, glistening in the sun. You can feel the heat on your skin, your wrists, your hands. Your hands are in motion. Your hands are... Oh, we skipped one. Weaving, not thread, but gathering, tendrily moving along the first movement of Barrett's wheel. Your hands are wet. Your hands are upon the flesh of a newborn child. You can feel the crowning of its tiny head turning in your grip, its head slick and wet from the womb. The hands you are wearing, inhabiting, have done this many times, and they are practiced and confident. You can feel distant pains in your own head as the energies emerge, stream of fluid from the womb, helping the newborn slide forth, and this woman's laboured breathing crying out for now. Focus on the child, the movement of your hands. As your hands move, you hear the sound of chimes. Clear, cutting through the memory. You cannot see where they are coming from, but they are close, and they are meant as a comfort. Of that you are certain. Draw the child forth. You coaxed by your hand every movement, causing the chimes to sound again. Almost eagerly the child comes forth, and as it does, your hands are in motion, weaving, moving along the length of a soft, wet rope. No, an umbilical cord from the legs of a naked woman before you. You are holding a small child, still wet from the womb. You've used that before, but I guess that's how you do patterns in text. The child cries out. It cries, its cry full of life, full of soul, the ringing of chimes, echoing in its thoughts, filling it with its welcome. The sound is blurred at the edges, as if you are viewing a soul from within a soul, but it is there, it's alive. The woman before you is weeping, and at her first cry, your hands reach out for it. Her hands reach out for it. Surrender the child. You surrender the child to her, something you have done many times before, and as your hands move, the chimes echo the movement. And you realize the chimes are hanging from cords on your wrists, and where once they echoed in a memory, they are now echoing in the child's mind as well. The chimes are intended to welcome the child, to be its first gentle greeting to the world, a soothing sound guided by the tender motions of your wrists. You are helping to weave its thoughts, its perceptions, its experience, the experience. The woman laughs with ragged joy, laughing from a parched throat. Her emotions seem soothed, but the physical demands of labor have left her exhausted. The child is here. The child is safe. And all atop the plateau is peaceful, calm, distant, flattening out as the memory persists. Slowly pull back and retreat from the memory. With effort, the scene bleeds of colour and your mind becomes your own again. There is no pull, no anchor, yet the sound of the chimes remains. As they existed in the memory, they sound here as well. They are hanging from the woven braids on the wrists of the woman before you. Even as your head is spinning from the touch of her mind, the sound of the chimes on her wrists are clear and sharp, as if coaxing you back to the real world. The woman still sits before you, but she is nothing like what you first saw. She is wearing black, shredded garments that drape over her form like streamers. Her hair is streaks of black run through with silver. Her age is almost impossible to tell. She simply feels old, like a crumbled watchtower. As she lifts her head to face you, you see that her hair is draped across the front of her face like a veil. What you first saw was a mental glamour of some sort, unconscious, and you realize that what you see is not what the world sees, and that perhaps you are the first to see her true self. Still, you don't sense a threat in that realization. If anything, you feel a sense of relief from the figure. You can hear her thoughts, and she is glad at last to be seen. What was that?
I am seen, but the eyes of others do not remember. You were the first to see me as I am, the call stripped aside.
The call. There is a light touch on your mind, a caress, and her left hand mirrors the motion of the touch, reaching up to the air between you. You hear the chime on her wrist sound softly. Her hand moves as if pantomiming, resting on your cheek at a distance. She speaks softly and slowly.
Your memories. A cadence of wheels on a caravan track. Fever. Questions by running water. Violence in a night's campfire. Arrows in the dark. And fleeing. Falling rock and cracking stone. And a storm.
Oh.
The storm.
The storm. The ghost wind,
A
I call
storm
it.
that brushed you. Did its screaming wake you from your mind's cradle? Your memory of it is painful. Its cry is difficult to ignore. It's like a child. Many children crying out.
Be cautious when you read my mind without my leave. We were attacked in the woods. Yeah. What happened between us on the plateau and the memory share? I encountered a bivouac. It did something to me. Her hand withdraws slowly, the chime sounding softly once again. The woman stands uncertainly as if she's been sitting for some time or is too weak to bear her own weight. You notice her cheekbones are tight, her face is gaunt, yet her stance is weak. She seems determined to stand before you.
To see me is a rare gift.
Shit.
A watcher's gift.
You are able to see me. It's not a question. You suddenly realize that she doesn't seem to know what you saw when you looked at her. Her image on the plateau, the image is so clear, so sharp, you're surprised she didn't feel you there. To see me is a rare gift, a watcher's gift. I've never been able to do that with a living person except with you. How was I able to... Was I helping a woman give birth? I was in your head?
So many questions.
I've had a few
thoughts,
misclicks.
Whirling like storm winds. That storm still roars through you, deep beneath your thoughts, yet muted and secret, like an underground river. I cannot tell if it is carving new channels or eroding what keeps your true strength buried. The fact that you could hear it at all, survive it, is something few have ever done. Your power will grow stronger with each soul you touch, as it allowed you to reach out to mine.
There's a couple of souls that we didn't touch that we could have touched, because I didn't want to read them quite at the time. We pretty much talked to, like, we've scanned everyone we could. I wonder, is there a way of seeing if you have or haven't done a person? There's silence, and although it seems to last for but a heartbeat, your thoughts, it stretches out between the two of you, like the pull between your minds. You blink, take a breath, and then you realize she wants to ask you a question, yet can't form the words, as if assembling them is painful or simply there are not enough pieces. Assemble the thought. Do you wish to travel with me? You should come with me. You can't stay here. Do you wish to travel with me? You feel a wave of fear, gusted with the strength of relief, although oddly her expression does not change. The fear dissipates, and you feel strength and certainty, as if the plateau from her memory lies beneath you and calm sky looks down upon you. Oh. But I like everyone we have. I want to see what she can do. Do we have to go back to the castle to get our friend back? Okay, hold on. I'm going to dismiss the ranger.
Farewell.
No, because we can recruit... Okay, we can recruit Spikes McGee at this point. So we can recruit our friend... Okay. She's in the party now. What the hell is she? What the hell is she? She's a 7th level cipher of the Meadow Folk. What are Meadow Folk? What's she got equipment-wise? She's got a knife, padded armor, and a crossbow. Oh, wow. Well, we can upgrade her gear, but I want to see what her powers are. She has Eye Strike. Hold on. She has Eye Strike. Shocks an enemy's visual receptors, blinding them and blinding nearby targets. It uses 10 focus. Blinds them for 13 seconds. Okay. Mind Wave uses 10 focus, does 19 raw damage, knocks them prone That's not bad. Target becomes an object of concussive blast of psychic energy, suffering raw damage from the trauma. Characters in a conical area behind the target, failing fortitude checks, are knocked prone. Okay. Whispers of treason. Charm for 13 seconds. Okay. Level 2. Mind Blades. Mind Blades! 20 focus. 10 plus 10 jump. Area of effect, foe target plus 5 jump targets. 19 to 29 slash damage, 17 to 26 slash damage on a jump. Co-opts the target's essence, generating slashing blade of force that attacks them before leaping onto 5 additional targets. That's pretty cool. Phantom foes. Minus 10 enemies needed to flank for 27 seconds. Minus 10 enemies needed to flank? So they're just flanked by nothing? Get flanked, bitches? Recall Agony. 30% of all damage reapplied over 16 seconds. Causes the target to relive psychic trauma of an injury moments after receiving it. So if you knock them down to, say, 50% health, and then you throw this on them, then they're going to take 15% of their maximum health over 16 seconds. They're only flanked if they're already engaged. Okay, okay. Fractured Volition. Hobbled for a couple of seconds. Hobbled isn't great. Memories of vivid of past failures. Okay, hobbled and weakened. I mean, it slows them down, but it's a slow cast. And it's expensive. Puppet Master. Destroys the target's defenses, leaving them dominated by the cipher for the duration. Okay, well, we don't have a rogue, though. Dominated with cipher for the duration. Dominated is fantastic. Is it fast cast? It's fast cast. Okay. Soul Ignition. 125 burn damage over 13 seconds. Okay. And we don't have enough focus to do pain block. Provides an ally with a mental block on his or her pain, giving bonus to their damage reduction. Plus 10 damage reduction for 20 seconds, plus 103. Okay, that's going to be real useful, but we can't use. And Silent Scream. And we generate focus by doing damage. Okay. Produces a psychic howl in the targeted area, stunning the target as well as dealing raw damage to all enemies within. Okay, raw damage is fantastic.
Following your lead. Yes?
What?
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
Okay, yeah. So we do give her something that does high damage, so she gets loads of focus, or give her something that attacks a lot, so she builds up quickly focus. Yeah, okay, I can see that. Let's see how she does against the ogre. But I kind of want the ranger back anyway. Deerfoot Crossing. It'll take 4 hours to go there. We'll see how we use her in this fight. I might just swap her back. Like, I could equip her with some of our spare stuff. Hold on a second. So she is currently using a fine dagger. Huh. We could give her measured restraint. Give her a minor cloak of protection, just get her protected a little bit. Can she use scrolls? She's got stealth 8, athletics, lore 2, survival, mechanics. Okay, she's not. Okay.
Hey,
We're looking for a troll.
Margaren's fire casts light in dark places.
Huh, a wood beetle. Okay, I want to see what she does. So if she does Eye Strike, Mind Wave, Mind Wave on it? Oh, is it out of range for Mind Wave? She's out of range for Mind Wave. Okay, hold on. Huntmaster, Fractured Volition, Soul Ignition. That used all of her power. Now she has no focus. Now we just stab it.
you're not
Look,
getting...
we're just gonna murder stuff.
through me.
I think we're gonna switch her back to the
Your mind comes bearing questions, Watcher.
I have questions for you. Let your mind speak for you. I shall listen to your words. You addressed me as Watcher when we met. How do you know what a Watcher is? How is it that I can know and can see you? When we first met, how was I able to enter
I
your
do
dream?
not know. What do you speak of? If you were in my thoughts, I could not feel your presence, nor do I know what you saw there.
Grieving Mother, Ranger, as she speaks, you suddenly... Ranger! As she speaks, you suddenly feel an odd sensation in your mind, like the blood of the hunt welling up in you. You suddenly realize that whether she permits it or not, you could enter her dream and observe it without her ever knowing. There is something about her mind, like a weapon rack, where you could reach in and draw forth a blade if you so wished, and keep it as your own. Suddenly you find yourself back in your present thoughts, though you were away for but a moment. She seems unaware of the diversion of thought. It may be one of your gifts, an ability to walk in memories as easily as someone walks upon the ground. I want to see your memories again. May I try it again? Perhaps you would like to hear of what I saw in your memories. A mixture of curiosity and fear wells up behind her eyes. She raises her left hand. The chiming at her wrist is quelled with quelling the rays within her. She is frightened, but curiosity anchors her.
What did you see in my memories? I would hear you speak of them.
The dream, the memory upon meeting you, it was you helping give birth to a child. There is silence as your breath falls still. You hear a faint cry of a child in the distance, a newborn child, almost exactly like that you heard in the dream. As you listen, the grieving mother raises both hands as if weaving, her wrists chiming as she does so. In a semblance of gentle turning, she provided with the newborn was crowning. To your surprise, you recognize the motions and the words from the memory even as they are new to you. She weaves her hands through the air in front of her. The child's cries grow still, yet the sound of the chimes waves almost hypnotically into your thoughts. The sky seems sharp and clear, and you feel as if you are towering over your surroundings, as if you are kneeling atop a great pillar, an eternal pillar, as she did in the memory. To your surprise, the grieving mother falls as if her strings were cut, and her knees crack hard upon the ground. Oh no! Her hands never cease moving in the air, and the chimes echoing her movements. In a ragged voice you hear her speak. The voice is that of a much older woman than the one before you, harsh and almost desperate.
Tell me what you saw. Show me what you saw. Where were you?
Her eyes are now terribly sharp and real, and filmed with white, silver white, like Adra. Where were you? We're not a cipher. We can't do that. Okay. A huge a mountain ledge? I think it was high up snow. What? We're in the middle of a clearing forest. A strong wind was tearing through it. A huge forest, stretching out beneath a great rock. She kneels before you on the ground and whispers to you, hoarsely, even because there was a forest and we were on a big rock. Distance between you.
Stone of the plateau. Its color. Tell me its color.
Oh man, do I have to remember this? Shit, I have to remember this. The surface, it was silver Adra, the surface warmed by the sun. As you watch her hands rise before you, she clasps them and casts them, and then cups them as if feeling them for the first time. She stares down at the cradle in her hands, and then the chimes sound once or twice. They're swinging in the movement.
And what did these hands hold?
There was a mother. You held a mother while she gave birth. I'm not sure. There was a child you were bringing forth, and your hands, I don't recall. There's a sudden intake of breath and then a release. Her eyes close, formed into slits, but a brief glimpse you have of her changing expression. The ripples of pain in the features seem to have soothed. She swallows once or twice, and then you feel her once again in your thoughts, a rasping husk of her voice, swallowed and drawn within her.
It was the birthing bell you saw. Has it been so long? Have I forgotten so much?
Okay. With the words comes a river of impulses, thoughts, as if loosed from a breaking dam. As your mind wraps the impulses into words, you realize that her muscles and her hardened thoughts relaxed and she's breathing again. There is such an intensity you almost want to step back from the flow, but you find the wave of impulses causes questions to float to the surface. Among them is the name Watcher. What is the birthing bell?
It is a plateau formed of the spirit stone Audra. At its top is set a great bell, cradled in the reaching arm of the plateau. It stirs in the wind, and it sounds for leagues when struck by kith hands.
Okay.
In distant times, the great bell served as a Glanfathan watchtower, perhaps. Why they abandoned it, I do not know. Other men came in time, settlers, and claimed the tower as their own. I, in turn, claimed it from them. The pillar became a cradle where I could draw new souls into the world.
Okay, well, we have a soul problem at the moment, so this seems important to the plot. The pillar came a cradle. Okay, in your memory, you were helping a woman give birth. Where is the birthing bell located? The birthing bell lies deep in the great forests of Deerwood, at the borders of Gilfahan lands, surrounding it. Barely a town, not one you would find on any map. It held an important place for those there. Yeah, that generally people's houses are important to them. Even if we are far from the beaten track, small families tied like a knot, joined at the wrists, in mind, in thoughts, all are welcome, all had purpose. You were helping a woman give birth.
Yet, I believe you only saw a small part of the birthing ritual. It is not all in a moment, nor in a day. It is a journey of many years between the child, the mother, and I.
I mean, children don't take many years to form. There was much I could do to aid the mother. Some sought the physical comforts of the ritual to steady their thoughts, even Adra from the bell. Others seek advice, words of counsel for the days ahead. I was provide drafts, tinctures, a reading of the child's spirit, all to strengthen the mother. Okay. Telling of the child's
Many
spirit.
would come seeking their child's future, or a reading into the child's past, the lives its soul is said to have lived.
There's a slow chill for a moment. It seems as if she is going to fade from your vision, as if she can't bear to be seen, and then there is a spike of fear, alarm.
Such things are not mine to see. I meant no offense.
Oddly enough, it feels like she's not speaking to you. It feels like she's speaking to an audience. The air takes a curious edge, a chill, which persists for a sharp moment and then fades into a dull fear. You feel the word watcher resounding in your mind. So she's another watcher as well? I didn't know you had the ability to read souls. Something about watchers. As the thought of watchers crosses your minds, you feel a sharp pain, stabbing, and then the burn of lashes across your back and shoulder, and then it's gone. You feel the grieving mother before you, silent, almost fearfully weary.
I was something else, but because the title Watcher was cast on me, the word carried a weight I had neither earned nor deserved. The world seems filled with such titles. They distract, I think, from the actions of the person, from their strengths.
Why did you believe you were a watcher? But if they came to you to read their soul's soul, so okay, hold on. Why?
The world has many corners, and in some corners the name Watcher is more known. It is an easier title than others, and at times it is easier to wear. Placing a title upon what is unknown can dispel the fear of it, and I did not fight it. I even believed it true, though I knew little of the ways of Watchers. It even granted me strength.
It granted you strength. I'm confused about this woman. I am confused about this woman.
I was able to see the thoughts of others, shape them, and help guide souls. Watcher seemed enough, and the name seemed to matter little in the light of one's acts.
She's awful and you love her? If they came to you read their child's mind, what do they see?
I drew upon the present. I felt the soul of the mother before me, and used that to tell the child's path, to give it a voice. If only the thoughts of the mother and the emotions that lie beneath were mine to impart. I did, and so I used that as the telling of their child's future.
Huh. What if it turned out to be untrue?
Futures fulfilled by one's own spirit are as strong as anything seen by another's eyes. And if one draws from the emotion of the mother, it matters only when harm is done.
She's a charlatan, but also is a psychic. You find her... she's very interesting, but you find her repugnant? Okay.
and their lives I knew well. I could weave their lives, their thoughts over time, to the mother, to the child, and once the child had been born, was sheltered, I could relax the threads of thought until the child could stand on its own.
Oh, I see where you're going with this, Sungriff. You shaped their thoughts and made the readings true.
This is my calling, to show them the
Oh,
life I see
God.
before them, and even greater, make them believe it.
What a crazy puppet master character. What did you do? I tell them you're going to be the greatest basketball player ever, and then I just force you to like basketball. So you train lots of basketball and become a good basketball player. I just decided for you. Awful. That's not what a watcher does. We don't shape minds, we see them as they are. So you twisted the mother's feelings. Why would you do such a thing? That's not what a watcher
Even
is.
the most strongly worded tells may not be enough to save a child and allow it to be born. If I have the strength to strip away the stem of a mother's spite to expose kindness, weave nurturing from disdain and neglect, then that is my calling.
Okay, well, I mean, like, I see where you're coming
And
from.
with the weight of Watcher behind my thoughts, these tells gain strength. Strength I never possessed on my own. They believed. And what they believed became the truth. With each child that was set upon that path, the title of Watcher became stronger.
You reckon the title?
You must understand, without such weight upon my words, many lives would have been lost.
Would
Drowned, cast in the lake beyond the bell. Now the trail to the lake is lost and reclaimed by the forest, as was meant. A watcher was not there to look over us, but it was a watcher that saved them. And with a watcher's strength, children were born.
Okay, hold
were
on. Are
cared
these...
for, and grew strong.
Does this fix their lack of soul? Like, does this fix the Hollowborn problem? That's not a reading, it's control.
What use is a frightened will when a spirit is at stake? Would you let the fears of a mother end her newborn's life?
Why was she kill? I don't think she was going to
Felt
kill
it
her
in
children.
memory, the weight of it, the importance of the child's life. It was a memory we shared.
Did we share the memory or did you inflict it on me? That memory, it's not the truth, is it? Suddenly there is a rasping cry across her conscience. She raises her hand, and you see the chimes draped from them. They make no sound as she moves.
A greater good was done, and children were saved. It is a choice you may be forced to make one day, and when faced with it, you will make the same one.
Oh. I refuse to exercise that I refuse to exercise that kind of control over others, even for the greater good. When that happens, I'll be making my own choices. I'm certain I will. When that happens, I'm making my own choices.
This choice is not yours to make, Watcher. You will do as the world needs, as its children need. It is greater than you and your twist of sight.
Look, we tried to side with fucking Chort in the last game. I have other questions about the birthing bell. Oh, I don't, apparently. Let's discuss something different. I want to know more about you.
In asking, we reveal ourselves to each other.
Why are you called the grieving mother? The air seems to go still for a moment, and the time stretches as it did before when the two of you first met. Wash of uncertainty from her mind, slowly shaping into questions that swirl and do not coalesce. She does not move. She seems paralyzed, as if you have wrapped her in a cold blanket.
That is a question for you, not I. That is not my name, although if you wish to hang the title on me, I cannot stop you.
Oh, just tell me your name.
Is that what you see when your eyes fall upon me?
So, I named you? As a watcher, you may see what I do not. Your mind shapes the thoughts I project into new meaning. There is truth in that title, but it is not all that I am. What do you grieve? You must have felt it, seen it. As many names as the pain has caused. Okay, the words. She just fucks with people because she knows best. Yeah. As the word seems, she just knows best. She just knows. She just knows. It's like that person we met in Planescape Torment. The person we met in Planescape Torment who can reach into a person's soul and change their nature. Is it just her again? To your surprise, you feel as if you've been touched by a bivouac again. And behind it, cutting through the torrent like a knife, are the thoughts of the grieving mother. There is a wound across the belly of the world. A jagged knife has ripped the stems from men and carved furrows across the wombs of women. There is much I have forgotten, but I can feel the wound all around me. It will not let me rest, will not let me be. The children have gone silent, yet their voices may be heard again. Are you talking about the Hollowborn? The word, there is a slowness of thoughts, as if the word is being weighed, accepted. It doesn't feel natural to her, you can sense it. Was once unknown to me, as much as what unfolded in the outside world. When the curse became upon us, I thought it a smaller thing, a thing of communities and hearths. So Nip, that's getting close to Spoiler Town. When the curse came upon us, because what if I really liked her and then I'd be like super shocked by it? Thing of communities and her hearths. Her thoughts seemed to stumble. It was only when I walked did I feel it stretching out around me in all the cracks of the world. The children have been cursed. No, it's all right, it's all right. I do not think that it was something they caused or something deserved. That which is inside them has been torn away. I do not know how. Oh! But the wound must be stitched closed. That's interesting lore. The children have been cursed. I do not think it was something that they caused. Yeah, that's fine, they're children. Nor something they deserved. That's fine, they're children. That which is inside them has been torn away. So they did have souls, or they would have had souls, but it's been ripped away by the Animancers. It's all the Animancers' fault. Let's go kill some Animancers. The world bleeds forth from between a woman's legs. If the blood is not stemmed, the world will die and grow quiet. Do you know its cause? There's a desperation, a welling fear. You cannot feel her thoughts shivering. What? You can almost feel her thoughts shivering. You realize she is lost. She is as lost as you are in the matter, and then a sudden sharp clarity. I shall know it through you. Your eyes will track the cause and find the path, and I will be beside you. There is no wound that cannot be healed, and if you are truly a watcher, then this wound may be seen for what it is. You saw me where I hid it. Whoever's hands stilled the world, you shall see them too. And if there's no way to heal it, then what? What if sealing the wound causes more damage? I will be there, and you will do what must be done. You were given your sight so that you may watch the world, and you will tend it. The children shall have their voice again. Your will is weak, then I shall strengthen it. Addict, how are you doing? Lean upon me. You feel a weight in her words, as if her hands are on your shoulders. You feel the questions in your mind lose their edge and become merely words. As I lean upon you. You shall be my eyes, and I shall be your hands when the time comes. We did find some pillars. What do you think of Darwood and the Empire? Those titles are markings on a map and channel people's minds in violent directions. Such things are threadbare blankets cast upon the world where men and women seek the importance of simply being. How do you see the world then? The world is a field of souls, tilled by Bareth's wheel. The thought of cultures and territories do not concern me. The sorrow and harvest of the fields, the sowing and harvesting of the field does. Bereth's wheel has slowed, perhaps stopped altogether. Whatever words, titles, laws, and blades not devoted to carving away the harm or healing that wound hold little importance to me. Okay. We've done that. Let's talk about something different. How is it no one
Their
can see
eyes
you?
see me, but their minds will not remember past the call.
The call?
My face is like the call of a newborn, hiding the face beneath. And for my body, I am able to wrap myself as a mother cradling her child. I am here, as you see me, but to them, their eyes see only the cloak that I wear.
Miniature
A peasant
Gwythian
mother,
Blanc.
dirty, shabby, not worth knowing.
I see.
As a watcher, you see more than others. To the eyes of most, I am as unseen as the spirits you share memories with.
So how come you're no good in a fight? Like, shouldn't people just not attack you? I divert the flow of their senses down a different path, to a place easily forgotten. It is not unwelcomed when one does not desire the presence of others. The surface of their minds register a figure, but the memory of it slips away. They see a woman, but there is no desire for conversation, no desire for any questions. And I have none to ask. Okay, let's continue on our journey for now. Okay.
Hey.
So we are on this map. We are looking for an ogre.
Keeping an eye out.
Blackbird Run, how are you doing? So we have taken this psychic into our party,
Of course.
and she is clearly causing people's minds to get messed up. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to switch her to her crossbow because I want her to be ranged. She is very stealthy though, which like ties into our playstyle. There's a deer. Miniature and Gwythian flags for others. Huh. Where the hell is the... Can we cross this little thing here? Oh, we can. Oh, we can. Oh. Oh shit, stone beetles. Okay, hold on. There's a lot happening. There's Zerups.
It is time for the timer kiffer.
And it's time for the timer time. It's that time again. Timer time. Timer time. Get timered, you timer. Time. 30 minutes to timer time. 30 minutes to snack time. The problem with being a strong enough psychic is, why wouldn't you change people's minds directly? You wouldn't see it as different for the charismaing people, to your point of view. Is that the case, though, Hidaon? Because it's like, there's a... Okay, so, no, I don't know. Right? So, here we go. Imagine that I was a manipulative person who could talk people, like charisma people, around to like bad ideas, right? Surely there is a difference between manipulating people and threatening them, right? Like the use of force to cause them to change their... Well, I suppose you can't use force to change their opinion, but you could, because you could, like, 1984 them. Okay, everyone attack this stone beetle.
Your thoughts
Now,
must flow
I
deeply indeed.
don't understand exactly how she works. Mind Blade. Okay, I'm gonna Mind Blade the nearest thing.
Makes sense.
Okay, so the Mind Blade hits the Stone Beetle for 5 slashing damage. And then it hits another thing for more. Okay.
How may I help?
I want you to drop this power here.
Hey.
I want you to actually hit the priest. Okay, let's just see what happens. Okay, I hate these fights. They're so messy.
Aye?
Okay.
Yes?
Why do you have no spells? Did we not take a rest when we were in that town? Oh, I don't know. Well, target the priest.
So much for you.
Yeah, I'm not sure how to use the cipher.
Following your lead.
I'm not sure how to use the cipher.
Yes.
Bear, where's the bear? Bear, you go talk to these guys. Oh no, you're fighting this beetle, okay. We see it differently, but someone who has access to the minds as second nature sees it differently because they're going to doing it for so long. They'd have insight into how people make decisions, probably gives them a dimmer view of others' free will. I don't know. How are the pillars treating everyone today? The bear isn't going to help with the cipher. It would if it mauled them.
That's not very helpful.
So you're supposed to be regenerating your power by doing damage. But you're not really doing much damage with the crossbow.
Yes?
Okay. The important thing is the bear is fighting the beetle.
Hey.
You're fighting this stone beetle. Why not flip it on its back?
Yes.
You could attack this skirmisher, for example. Oh, sweet.
Following your lead.
Just cheated cards? You're only sending them to jail because they remind you of their mother-in-law? Mind bend it? A Sith bear would be called Darth Maul.
That's it.
Hey.
So much for you.
Okay. Look how fucking slow the bear is.
My mind feels sharp as steel.
A Sith obsessed with shopping would be Darth Maul. That's where you buy the holocrons. What about the alcohol that's made by Jedi? Qui-Gon Jinn? What about the genie that works for the Jedi? Qui-Gon Jinn? It's not... yeah. A French Sith would be Darth Mal. What about a father who was dark? Anyway,
All right, then.
we're looting the
Hey.
corpses of these monsters.
Hey.
No, Bear, not you. Pick up the stuff. Okay, there's no more stuff. Although we need to go cautious
Nice
mode.
and quiet.
They may have. There will not be an ogre here. Hello, Mother. Hello, Vader. Hello, Mothma. Hello, Vader. Camp Grenada. Okay, what can we do at Camp Grenada? Here I am at Camp Grenada, but it has to be. We have to Star Wars it up. Hello, Mothma. Hello, Vader. Here I am at Camp. Yeah, no. Good night, Six Symbols. See you soon. See you on Monday. Darth Vader has the power to make things gradually louder or quieter. Camp Ralph Nader. Can we come up with a planet from Star Wars that sounds like Grenada or Granada? Just the mood lighting, yeah. You stand within what looks to be a ruined shrine. The moss-covered remnant of an ancient statue lies before you. Examine the statue. Only the broken legs and feet of the sculpture remain. Oh my god, it's Ozymandias. Long grooves alongside suggest that it could be moved. Near the base of the statue, you discover a skull carved into the stone. Naboo Plaza? Hello, Mothma. Mother. Hello, Father. Here I am at Naboo Plaza. We're getting there. A plaza on the planet of Naboo? I don't know. You know, what if it's a plaza somewhere else, but it's named after Naboo? Nanu? Use hammer and chisel to gouge a hole near the statue. Push the statue. Examine the skull. Always examine first. The skull is carved into stone in intricate relief. Its mouth is agape. Peering closely, you notice a rusty keyhole between the joints. Pick the lock. We don't have the key. Pick the lock. After several attempts, you realize the rusty lock is beyond the skill of both you and your companions. Use the hammer and chisel to gouge a hole near the statue. Push the statue. The pedestal appears to have several hundred pounds of solid stone. You consider who should push the statue. Don't attempt to push the statue. Leave. Okay, we need a key, I guess. There's a deer. There's some loot. Golden celery. Ooh, golden celery is very important. Golden celery is very important. Nanu. Hello, Mork. Hello, Mindy. Here I am, wearing a bindi. Everyone is old enough. Oh, what's going on here? These are the dead worms. Oh, that's right. We're also looking for... Oh, shit, a worm. Okay, well, just shoot it. Oh, God, there's loads of them. And they do
Yes.
ranged stuff. And they're immune to fire. And we didn't rest. Okay, well... Target the next one.
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
They must. Must they? Puppet Master, 60 focus. Soul Ignition. Phantom Foes, Recall Agony. Mind Blades. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna swap her back for the Ranger. I'm gonna swap her back for the Ranger.
My mind feels sharp as steel.
I have.
Now she has 62 focus. But when the fight ends, does it reset to 0?
Of course.
Yep. When the fight ends, it resets to 32. Oh wow, a single gold coin worth 9 copper pieces.
Hey,
Let's see what lies this way.
Okay, we're gonna hit the camp button. Okay. If you watched Mork and Mindy now, you would think, what's this laugh track garbage? Grieving Mother is going to talk to us while we sleep. When you turn, you see the Grieving Mother observing you. Concern crinkles the corner of her eyes. You wear the call of your own, Watcher. You are shrouded by old lies and unanswered questions. Shit, don't split the red lemonade. Red lemonade. Did Mork and Mindy have a laughter track? Would Alf still be funny? They are Murdens. I do not wish to share them. Stay out of my mind. I have felt them more and more of late. This is why we journey together, that one may draw strength from many, and may be reminded of the purpose of one. Your obscure past, does it trouble you? She asks. Time to eat cats is timeless. I don't know if that's true, and that's I don't know what is what. I don't know what's in there, and that troubles me. Whatever I've done, my decisions now matter more. My decisions now matter more. I admire your clarity, Watcher, and I hope to help you prepare for the decisions ahead. She retreats from you, fading into the background. If you did not already know she was here, you suspect you wouldn't notice her at all. Okay, super creepy.
hey.
Something happened in the castle. Gaffel the Drunkard, a local inebriate, has wandered into the stronghold grounds. He is asking for help with his accumulated debts. Okay, well, we're not doing that just now.
Laying low.
Stevis and Blissa. Oh, there's loads of people here. Okay. Okay, hold on. She has a good stealth. Okay. The worms haven't noticed her yet. Who is wearing that shawl? Lilith's shawl, aura of stealth.
How may I help?
So should we talk to these people first? Quick save.
Hey.
Okay. Where
I
are you
would
gonna
hear
go?
your thoughts, just not so often.
Okay, she can do actually. She can get quite close. We're getting a lot of vision. Okay, we can pull that worm out of place.
Hey.
Okay, fuck it. I'm not going to talk to them. I'm going to just fight the worms. Worms. Mork and Mindy has a laugh track. They were the best viewers we could afford. We're the best viewers he can afford. Oh god.
So much.
We're just gonna fight these guys at range.
You're not getting through me.
That's it! Parathus! So much for you.
Of course.
Take all the bat wings. Take all the bat wings. They're not bats, they're worms. Take this birth spell. Turn the sneaking back on.
Margwyn's fire casts light in dark places.
To have a better audience, we'd have to be able to afford a... Oh god, forest lurkers. We can take a forest lurker. We can take a forest lurker.
How may I help?
I want you to go to here. Oh god, there's more than forest lurker.
Yes?
Lightning bolt. Everyone else, attack this forest lurker.
Yes? Lava.
Oh, I forgot lightning bolt's not good. Shit. We're in a really awkward part of the screen. Give me a bigger apartment. Does not want to walk the stairs. I want a room to paint in. What is Hom responsible for handing out like free rooms to people? Okay, let's scream at this guy.
Hey.
You're doing your job. You're doing your job. Everyone's doing their job. Okay, that didn't do what I wanted it to do. I want you to cast Confusion. Just get all of these, all with your Confusion effect.
Your thoughts must flow deep.
Oh God. You do your healing area.
Hey.
You... Oh God. This is a really awkward spot to have a fight, guys. Okay, Ursula is there fighting that forest lurker. That's a small rain blight has now gotten into the
Your
back.
thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
You switch to melee weapons and attack this guy.
Yes?
What are you doing? You're casting Confusion, okay. You're reloading.
Well,
I need you to just do one of these. Okay. Okay, that worked out, actually. That worked out. Situation is good now. We've charmed some people. Thanks to Confusion. Oh no, just to Sungnif. Okay. Reporting a spam bot is so confusing. Do I pick spam, scam, or bot? At least one of them. If they are selling viewers, they are spam. That's the...
How may I help?
That's the rule. Actually, I need you to hit this little small rain blight. And I need a nearby ally to fight the rain blight. But I can't tell where anyone is. Where's the bear? Where is the bear? The bear is there.
Yes?
Okay, you're being bothered by the small rain blight. I want you to hit it. They should let you check that all that apply. Well, you should try it. Like, if they're legitimately selling viewers, and you see people used to get banned for buying viewers, so it was a service that existed.
what is it?
Yes?
Oh, I see the range of his effect now. I hadn't noticed that before. Right.
Yes?
Durance, I think you need to heal people in the back with your consecrated ground. Long-lasting circle of healing. Just do it. Viewbotting does exist, but it won't help you, so that in that sense it's a scam. The bot didn't say it was.
Don't even point it!
Okay. Turn our attention there.
That's it!
I think we're going to get another forest lurker now. Oh god, you're in trouble. Restore minor endurance on your whole backline area. Does this do multiple people? Foe. Blinded for... Foe AoE blinded for 13 seconds. Okay. Blind some people.
Following your lead.
Shoot this guy. Oh, you can charm people at this point. They're too far away. Break defenses. Break all their defenses. You just switch to back to crossbow and target this guy. You shoot this guy.
Yes.
You shoot this guy.
Hey.
You pull the Men Prigua to you. Bear. Attack this guy. Everyone has orders except the wizard. The wizard is going to drop one of these things just to see what happens. Okay. Selling products that do nothing is considered a scam. I would lead with spam.
Hey.
Now you fight the Menpriwa.
Hey.
I think you should knock it on its arse. Okay.
Yes?
You should shoot this guy.
How may I help?
You should second wind.
Your thoughts must flow
You
deep
should second
deep.
wind. You have already second winded. Let's have you damage over time the earth guy. Okay.
Yes?
You have second winded and now have no target. Let's try a very quick... Don't want to oversell the spells. No, just target him with your wand of targeting people. Okay, everything is dead. Earth Blight or Puega? Wasn't this a Men Puega before? Oh, there's two.
That's it.
Earth Blight.
How much for you?
Okay, did the Earth Blight teleport or did it... Okay, it died. Okay, we killed everything. I don't think the people on this channel are familiar enough with scams to really adjudicate
Flame reveal.
the matter. A cave. How on earth do we get to that cave? Back the way we came, obviously. It's that time again, snack time with Kefir and friends.
It's that time again.
Boots of the Long
Snack
March.
time with Kefir and friends.
It's been 12 years since you looked at me. Said it's snack time. Let's go to the snack time screen. Right. Snack time screen. Main camera, filter, chroma key off. Now, this is where we crashed the screen last time. Okay. Has everyone selected their snack time options? What just happened? Oh, instinct acuity. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for the follow. What just happened? The snack. It is snack time. Are you ready for the snack? Has everyone voted? Has everyone voted? Are you ready? This evening's snack is... Are you ready for the snack? The snack is ready for you. Okay, don't do that face anymore. Right, here we go. Sun Exotics Chili Crackers. Sun Exotics Fruit and
Scammed
Nut
again.
Company chili crackers. Scammed again. This seems vaguely tasty. Let me read what it says on the back. It says here, since 1994, Sun Exotics has supplied its range of snacks and subtropical fruits and nuts to consumers all over Ireland. We take great pride in sourcing and supplying you with only the finest and best quality in all our products. We are nuts about our nuts here in Sun Exotics, and we hope you will feel the same about our range of products. Store in a cool, dry place, away from direct sunlight. Once opened, store in an airtight container. Caution: every effort is made to remove all nut shells where nuts are present. Some small fragments may remain. Allergy advice: see ingredients. Packed in a factory where egg, milk, soya, cereals containing gluten, sulfur dioxide, sesame, nuts, peanuts, and celery are handled. Packed by Sun Exotics, Eden Dairy Business Park, Eden Dairy, County Offaly, Republic of Ireland. Distributed in Ireland by Rose Confectionery Unit. Rose Confectionery Limited, Unit 45, Robin Hood Industrial Estate, Clondalkin, Dublin. Okay, and the nutritional information is, it says here, fried rice snack with chili flavor. Ingredients: 46% rice, sunflower oil, sugar, tapioca starch, maltodextrin, salt, soy sauce, water, soybeans, salt, wheat, chili powder, chili extract, E150C and E160C. Nutritional information: 557 kilocalories per 100 grams, 33% fat. I thought this was going to be a healthy high fiber option, of which it saturates as 3. That's fine. Not 9.9 grams of sugar, 0.7 grams of fiber. I was just wrong. 3 grams of protein. This is a terrible snack. Will I be as disappointed in tasting them? We'll find out. The packaging says kilocalories? Yeah, Josh, kcals. It also says kilojoules if you want the number in kilojoules, but I always give it in kilocals, kcals, and it's always roughly 500. The lowest you ever see is 300. The highest that we've ever seen is 600. In kilojoules, it's 2,324 kilojoules per 100 grams. The capital C. No. We have kcal written. Okay, so each thing is kind of like a puffed up rice crispy mass. These fucking suck. It's like a chili delivery system. They're super crunchy. They're just crunch and chili. These are just shit rice cakes. What have I done? I've ruined snack time. If it turns out no one's gone bullshit, we're in trouble here. Okay, the good news is 2 people went bullshit. These are just straight bullshit. There's no argument. I broach no argument. There will be no conversation. Oh. Oh. Do not the shit snacks. Hida Owen and Abdil 197. Congratulations. Let's look at the breakdown here. You share in 14,500 points. We can give a more accurate number now. 14,519 points. Commiserations to the question, Six Symbols, Adventure Josh, Ham Addict, Numenon, Jimmy Colorado, all of whom chose wrongly. And Hida Owen and Adil 197. 197. It's an impossible score in darts. You share in 14,000 points. The lion's share of which goes to Hida Owen. And I have regrets. I thought these were going to be a nice, clean, crunchy, low sugar, good for your teeth snack. They're not. You love choosing incorrectly? That's the spirit. That is the spirit. That way you can never be disappointed. The stream has not crashed. I am not happy with this snack. They are not nice. They're filling my tummy with a little bit of warmth now. Unless you choose correctly, in which case you like choosing correctly. Look, it's all a bit of fun. Except for the fact that I have to eat these now, and they're not nice. The Boots of the Long March. +2 to athletics, +15 to max endurance. These boots, we've seen more of these before. We've seen these before. You have Boots of Stability, which give you sturdy. Stops people knocking you down. You've got Boots of Fern Walkers, which stops us getting stuck. I feel like he has Boots of Stealth, which give +2 to stealth. I kind of feel that the wizard kind of needs a little bit extra health. Yeah, that'll stop the wizard getting knocked out. And +2 athletics means they will get more back when they do their whoop, 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 second wind. Okay. So we kind of scouted this area quite nicely. We're going to check the cave out before anything else happens. I guess we could talk to these people now. Okay. A man turns to face you, wiping blood off his estoc. His knit brows betray a moment of confusion, but as he watches you, a slow, confident smile creeps over his face. The Iron Band does not meet many travelers. This we should have saved. What are you doing here? Rolf, an elven man, cocks his head. Probably after that dragon egg, same as us, boss. It's a rhetorical question, you dimwit. Everyone knows the roads between the villages are crawling with brigands. They're obviously bandits, same as us. Why would you want a dragon egg? To sell it, of course. If I wanted to eat it, I would have grabbed some pigs from the farm. Okay. I'll just head back to the road. Okay, Rolf has this thing about shooting people in the back. You know, I've been practicing lots. I can hit them on either side now. Okay. The joke's not funny if you have to explain it. Let's make a deal. You walk away, I'll pay you the eggs. What do you know about dragon's eggs? They're round, large, they come from dragons and drakes. What else do you need to know? Plenty, which is why you shouldn't just... Okay, we don't have Explorer and we don't have Intellect 16. Don't go disturbing their nests. Surely we can divide the spoils somehow. Fuck it, we're attacking them. Fuck it, your mom. We ball. Do your worst. Okay. Okay. Now, they outnumber us. But we're shit hot. Which one is the wizard? He's a wizard. Our wizard... Oh, we're pretty badly injured. Our wizard is going to lead with stunning their wizard. Yes. You are going to... What's the range on your gun? Not far enough.
Yes.
What's the range on your bow? Just enough. Shoot their wizard. Bear, you go fight this fighter. Do they have another wizard over here? Blissa... Maybe. Okay, you don't worry about that. What's the range on your crossbow? You shoot this guy. Always be killing wizards. Always be killing
Following your lead.
Wizards. You shoot this guy.
What?
You are going to bless everyone. Just go bless.
Hey.
You are also going to get your crossbow out, and the wizard is in range of your crossbow, so you shoot the wizard with your crossbow. Everyone shoots the wizard. What's the rule? Everyone shoots the wizard. And also, we have to eat more of these rice turds. The pointy hat. But the wizard is a pointy hat. Look, he's holding a wand and he's holding a book. We're gonna shoot him. Wow, we did not interrupt him. That's bullshit.
Aye?
Okay, you're a wizard.
Hey.
Okay. You gotta knock these guys back. Okay, it's alright. You could puppet master this guy. Alright, we gotta make some decisions here. Oh, wow, they really got knocked back.
Hey.
Get the sword out.
Aye?
Oh, that gets my wizard safe. Right. Fireball, lightning bolt. Rebounding shots. Fire that at him. Oh, are we stunned? We're stunned. Okay, then we definitely did the right
What?
thing. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. It's all okay. Just hurt them all. Okay, we're doing okay.
Hey,
You're not stunned though, are you? Okay. Get that wizard closer. Okay, we've taken control of this guy here. Mac on Sagart, how are you doing? Jimmy, thank you for doing the shoutouts for your mom and presumably Mac on Sagart, but I haven't seen that yet, but I know you'll do it. I know you'll remember. Okay, we're doing fine. It's all coming up.
How may I
Okay.
help?
Okay, we've nearly gotten the wizard. You've gone back
Your
there.
thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
You need to now fall back a little. You're gonna have to shoot someone.
How
You're
may I
in
help?
serious trouble. I need you to do Klangrat displacement on yourself. Wait. Does that do what I think it does? Caster. 50% incoming hits are converted to grazes for a minute. Yeah, you want that. You want that. You're reloading.
Well,
You are shooting the wizard. The bear is holding these guys down.
hey.
You fight. Oh, you're fighting the wizard? Okay, you're gonna do that to the wizard. That's okay. Alright, okay. Unpause. Sweet. Now, shoot this guy with a crossbow. That puppet spell did not last long enough.
Hey.
The wizard is dead. Attack Nalgar next.
well,
Attack Nalgar next.
what?
Shoot Nalgar. Nalgar's gonna die almost immediately.
How may I help?
You are casting a spell. And once you cast that spell... Okay, right. Nalgar died. You attack the next person.
Hey.
Knock them on their arse. Talyena. It looks complicated. We're fighting people, and we're tooled for murdering
What?
people. That's what all I'm gonna say. We are tooled for murdering people.
Well,
Shoot that guy.
How may I help?
Okay, this wizard is in trouble. Hit him with your book. And then I wish I could queue actions, actually. It would be quite nice to be able to queue actions. So I could say, hit him with your book, and then run away. So you hit him with your book. You've just done that. So now I can order you to do something else. And it's going to be this, which heals people. Okay.
Your
You
thoughts
don't
must
have
flow deeply
anything
indeed.
good yet left anymore. I'm going to switch you to this and just want you to melee this guy. Okay. Oh, he charmed him. He charmed him. Switch to him. Switch to your crossbow, shoot him. Oh, she's got 21 stuff left. Whispers of treason. Everyone else,
What is it?
shoot this guy. There.
Hey.
Knock this guy down. Okay, everyone is targeting someone. No, I've just cancelled everything. Well, everyone attack this guy then.
Your thoughts must flow deep.
Except you are supposed to Whispers of Treason this guy. So the Cypher gains power points during combat and has spells that are comparable to the wizard spells. I think the Cypher is just better than the wizard. Okay, and the guy we charmed. So this guy is charmed, so no one's attacking him, but he's not charmed anymore. Okay, he made a mistake fighting us. We are tooled for murder. We are tooled for murder. These guys had some good squishy. A stag helm, athletics and dexterity, immunity to stuck. Immunity to stuck. Well. Immunity to stuck. The wizard had a fine greatsword for some reason.
You give me any more gifts and people will start thinking you're playing favorites.
Oh no, he didn't. He has a grimoire, an ironbound grimoire, which contains not a great selection of spells. Ghost blades. Pierces and hobbles them. Immediate pierce. Immediate pierce. Oh, speed average. Okay. Area of effect, 5 meter cone. Foe AoE. Actually, that's quite a good spell then. Combusting wounds, mirrored image, corrosive thing. Arduous delay of motion. Arduous delay of motion slows people down. Is it a fast cast? No, it's an average cast.
Hey.
Oh, there's the egg. Okay. You realize you need to go to the mall? You gotta go do that. There's the egg. There's the egg. How do we get the egg? The cliff is blackened and melted like candle wax. There's a small outcropping overhead. What appears to be a crude nest. It looks like a challenging climb. Okay. We are going to climb using our grappling hook because we brought grappling hooks. You could get a Cinnabon. And you cannot type. If we hurl the grappling hook and it hits the egg, we're in trouble. So let's scale the cliff without the grappling hook and take the damage. Send no one. Hurl the grappling hook. You toss the grappling hook over the ledge, holding an attached rope with one hand. You look at the hand, satisfy the clang. You secure the line with a firm tug. You have lost the item, rope and grappling hook. Climb the rope. Okay, so... yeah, okay, so that's fine. You take a look. There may be only space for one person at the top. Climb it myself. Send Ader, Saint Aloth, Saint Durance, Canna, or the Grieving Mother. If we have to fight a dragon alone, climb it myself. You climb to the nest with ease. The rope makes for a quick ascent. You climb to the nest with ease. The nest is surrounded by glowing embers, twigs, and bones litter the area. An egg the size of a small keg is nestled among the detritus. It looks heavy and awkward to carry. Secure the egg with a rope and lower it. You have lost the rope and grappling hook. I'm glad we bought multiple. You tie the rope around the egg. You have lost the item. Okay. You lower the egg slowly with steady motions. Once the prize has reached the bottom and settled into the dirt, you safely climb down the cliff. We fucking did it. Jimmy, thank you for doing the shout out. We've got the egg.
Hey.
Okay, so these guys were blocking the way to the egg. Let's go before the dragon comes. Let's go before the dragon comes. And there's a cave here. Can we get into this cave? Oh shit. There's spiders. Attack the spiders. What kind of tea? A sweet orange, wild sweet orange tea. Wow.
Your
Okay,
thoughts must
what have
flow
you got
deeply
here?
indeed.
I think I don't like the I think I don't like the cipher. Mind blades.
What?
Durance use this beam spell. Wow, Durance can't get a bead on this. So I'm gonna cancel the spell and you're gonna move over here.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Hey.
Wait for that. Okay. Durance. Cast that beam spell. Oh my god, what is going on with this? Oh, is it some sort of 3D effect that's causing the problem?
Well?
Yes?
Alarm you. But I'm...
Yeah, like we're on some kind of fake slope, so I can't get a good angle. Like, look, it's not... if I target these guys, I have to fire over here. Is it some kind of isometric effect? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try a few of them.
Hey. Slowly down.
You doing okay, Barrett? You're doing okay.
How may I help?
Just drop this on here.
What?
Okay. Yeah. These fights at the edge of the screen are a problem.
Hey.
What?
Durance, switch to melee. Okay.
They've been poisoned!
Well, that's fine. You're allowed to be poisoned.
Hmm?
A big Toblerone bar? Toblerone.
Of course.
Okay.
Hello? Hello?
Okay, is this where the ogre lives?
You might find this interesting.
Oh. A skeleton. Oh, a magic ring. Deflection +9. Put on the magic ring. Let's not worry about any of the rest of it. Don't care about any of this. Oh, this hat, though. What does this hat give us? Resolve +1, perception +1. We need that. This will make you immune to being stuck, which is great. +2 athletics, +1 dexterity, immunity to stuck. Okay.
Hey,
We're going in. Keep an eye on the time. The level of difficulty influences how many what creatures appear in combat. Only Path of the Damned or high level. Okay. And high level content scaling change the statistics of the creatures that appear. Okay.
of course.
We are, of course, looking for... This is... What the shit? Oh god. Fall back. Oh my god.
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
Okay. We need to start killing stuff. Right. Target this guy.
How may I help?
Target this guy.
Well?
You don't do any EUs. You're targeting that guy. Do it damage over time to this thing. There's a lot more of these than I thought there would be. Where's the bear? Bear, starting this one already.
Lava, be on seek.
I've been poisoned!
Yeah. That'll happen. I need you to do clear out. Shit. Knock those two away.
What is it?
How may I help?
God, this is a mess.
Well?
Okay, this is you. Switch to knives. Okay. Where? It's so hard to see where anyone is.
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
She's there, so she can fight this one. Okay. Okay. Okay, you're in a little bit of trouble. Just stay alive. Attack the big Widowmaker.
What?
Durance, I want you to do that beam heal again. It's just most important that you heal him. Is it saying episode 18? I think this should be 19. I think this is the first time I've actually messed up with this game. I mean, not the first time I've ever messed up, obviously.
Hey,
What is it?
not to alarm you.
The Baru.
Okay, you target this guy now. Flip it on its back. There's a lot going on over here. I think the wizard might need to do a fireball over there. Maybe confusion might be a good play. Quick fireball. We gotta get it inside our area. Fireball. Okay. Oh god, that woke them all up. That was a mistake then. You need to do second wind as soon as you can. The 11th, episode 18. 1 million years. Dire blessing. Circle of protection. Can we get everyone? With a carefully dropped circle of protection? Not really. Okay, but we can put it here-ish. We don't get the person at the back. Pop it here. Okay. Okay.
Following your lead.
Who are you shooting? Grieving Mother has more psionic stuff again. Mind Blade. This ivory spinner, please, very quickly. You'll kill that, and hopefully you'll target other people.
Yes?
Okay, you have some AoEs going. You can fireball again this group over here. Yeah, fireball this group over here again.
Hey,
You can flip this Widowmaker, flip the other Widowmaker on its back. Huh, what was it immune to? The combat log needs help. Killed the ivory spinner, but then it didn't. Okay.
How may I help?
Stun all the people around him. That's how you can help.
What?
You are gonna do this healing beam again. And everyone else is doing work.
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
And the bear continues to fight this guy. It's going great. Okay, you guys all have no target right now.
hey,
Okay, that guy is dead. You fight this guy. You shoot that guy with your pistol. Is it within range? It's just within range.
Aye?
You just target that guy very quickly. You are safe to switch to ranged again. Shoot that guy very quickly.
What is
And
it?
you're the glorious leader. Do some damage over time to the least hurt Widowmaker. Okay.
That's it!
In poison.
Okay, that fight was out of my control, but we won. And now we're just picking up the spider balls.
All right, then.
Okay. That fight was a little awkward.
Margwyn's fire casts light in dark places.
But this is not... Like, I am looking for... an ogre. Where's the ogre? Why am I not encountering an ogre?
It could be worse. There could be more bones.
Oh. An opal in the ogre's lair. Fire, Spiders don't use fire. Spiders don't use fire. As you advance into the darkness, the ground begins to tremble. You hear plodding footfalls, growling breaths, and bone-snapping crunches. An ogre steps out of the shadows, 10 feet tall, bulging with muscles. He tears a mouthful of a hoofed, pink-fleshed limb and tosses it aside. He watches you from under the thick ridge of his brows. Too well equipped to be a villager. A bandit from the road, then. Must be. I've kept to myself, killed no one, but the fool's reckless enough to chase me down here. Why have you come looking for me? If you've been minding your own business, how did all these bones get here? He did say people come looking for me. I didn't mean to disturb you. What are you doing in this cave? I'm looking for an elven noblewoman. She's gone missing. I've done my best to avoid kith, especially the kind that might raise search parties. She never came here. I'm sure of it. Then I'll look elsewhere. First, I want to ask you some more. Speak fast. What are you doing in this cave? Hiding from your kind, kith, driven from their homes by strange storms, bandits out for blood and coin. My kind is unsafe around kith at the best of times, but now tempers run hot, and ogre blood is valued among your alchemists. They were ogres, Jimmy. They were ogres, but they'd gone mad. We know we can beat this guy to death pretty quickly. I'll just say that. You're favouring your leg. Deerwood is huge. There's better places to hide out. You're menacing the villagers find another lair. I noticed your leg. You're favouring your leg. You are weakened. And that won't stop me from braining you and the other raider foolish enough to pursue me here. He raises his club and charges. End dialogue. Oh god, and he's got an elder bear. The elder bear might be more of a problem. Okay.
How may I help?
What is it?
Hey.
All right. Attack.
Yes?
Wizard. Confusion. Okay. Oh my god, we've confused them all. That's a problem. That is a problem.
Hey.
Can I force an attack?
Yes.
Hi?
What?
Following your lead.
You'd do the same if I came into your cave? In fairness... Fair.
Hey. That's it!
And now they're fighting each other.
This thing isn't doing the job.
Knock him on his arse. Okay, so the uncharmed bear is attacking him as well. Like, the bears attacked each other a bit. They're very confused by the situation.
What is it?
Attack him while he's on the ground.
Aye?
Attack him while he's on the ground.
What?
Attack him while he's on the ground.
Following your lead.
Summon skeletons who will attack him while he's on the ground. And you have 46 of this. Use this spell on him, which hurts everyone.
That's it!
Roll on 10!
Okay. Okay, we killed him. And now we have to switch to the bears. Shame about the bears, but there you go.
Aye?
Stun the bears with the power of stun.
Yes.
Damage over time, the nearest bear. Use this mind knife on the nearest bears. And now everyone attacks the next bear. I didn't want to kill this guy, but we said the wrong thing, and then he had to die. I'm sorry. Ogre blood, bear claws, and Korgak's head. The head of the ogre Korgak. Grak. One-time Scourge of Durford. The immense trophy leaks liquids of foulness everywhere. Yeah, okay.
Hey.
A blade in the dark.
Okay. So we have defeated... Skulls and bones form an assortment of kith and beasts line the cave. They've been crushed, scoured, gnawed by something with fangs as thick as an Aumua's finger. Oh shit, there's more spiders? I thought we killed all the spiders. I guess we took the exact correct path. But there's always more. Oh, what's this here? More stuff.
Hey.
Rites of Ancient Legends, +3 lore. Thick black webs ripple in the cavern breeze. Leather armor, garnets, and cash.
Hey.
Save. Thanks, Jimmy. Oof. We should have a thing where the bot shouts save at me. Periodically just yells it. I think we can kill some more spiders.
How may I help?
We could open with a fireball or a lightning bolt.
I shall.
Let's see if opening with a lightning bolt does something fun.
La.
Beyond seek.
Oh wow, the lightning bolt did lots of good work. Is there someone else meleeing there? Am I seeing too many meleeists? No. Okay.
Aye?
Could you drop this here, maybe? You can puppet, but soul ignition is good. Fractured volition, I don't like it. Silent scream, raw damage to all enemies within range. Okay, hold on to it for a minute.
Yes.
Do a damage over time to this Widowmaker. Okay.
Yes?
Do another one of these.
Yes?
You shoot this one.
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
You bop this guy with this power. Okay. Everyone switch to this one. Okay.
Well?
Target this guy.
Hey.
Knock the guy you're fighting over.
That's it!
Okay, it's on our side now, so don't attack this one. Everyone attack that one.
So much!
Man, it's so easy for us to charm these. That wand that just charms people is just too good.
All right, then.
We have made a mind control monster gang.
Hey.
Oh, sneaky, sneaky.
I'll
in case
see
it
what I can
drops.
find.
It's a fine blunderbuss. Oh. Oh. A fine blunderbuss. You're using a arquebus. The fine blunderbuss isn't as good as the arquebus, but it's better than the pistol. No wonder we murdered those people. This guy has it does 50% extra damage against humans. It ignores 6 points of armor, and it does 48 damage. So let's say, 48 max damage, 32 min damage. Then the average is halfway between the two, assuming everything is done by normal means. So what's the swing? The swing is 16. So the damage it does about 40. So it does about 60 damage on a hit. And it does 15% extra, so it does even more. So it does 25% freeze damage extra on top of its regular damage, 15% whatever pierce damage on top of its regular damage, and 25% extra if it's shooting a person. For a grand... So the blunderbuss isn't good. It does 12 damage. It's not as good as a pistol. So it does 40 damage on an average roll, plus 10, plus 10, plus 15 of 4. Yeah, so it's doing like 60 damage minimum on a hit. That's interesting. But this isn't as good as his pistol. His pistol does more damage. We could enchant it. But he has something that makes arquebuses good. We could give him the arquebus. He has... Oh. He has some class feature. Fuck, I don't know what it was called. Did we not give it to him? Fighting Spirit. Holy Radiance. Second Wind, no. Talents. Inspired Flame. Plus 10 accuracy with a sword or an arquebus. So we really should get, instead of the pistol, he needs an arquebus. But we'll see. There's more spiders. This is really heavy on the spiders.
Yes?
Oh, shit. That's where I was trying to get to. And it was at the start of the map the whole time. Okay, never mind. This fight is unnecessary. Oh god, Spider Queen. Run. Okay, never mind. We can't run. When did we save?
Well?
When did we save?
Following
When did we
your lead.
save?
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
Dominate target for 20 seconds. Is dominate better than charm?
Yes?
Okay.
Hey.
Okay, we can fight the Spider Queen. We'll be okay. We'll be okay. The Spider Queen's not that dangerous.
My mind feels
What's she saying? My mind?
sharp as steel.
Okay. Never mind. You've got to dominate another thing, please. Dominate this thing in front of you. Where are you? Why are you so injured? Second Wind, you're a cleric.
Aye?
Stun everyone around. Just stun them all. Stun them all and let God sort them out. Knock back.
Following your lead.
Summon skeletons. Okay. Go for the queen. You're in trouble. Why is he... What? Where are you? Okay. You're in the middle here. That's not a good position for you, cleric. Okay, get healing. Plus 3 damage reduction. Okay. Drink that first before we do anything else.
Hey.
What are you doing? Okay. Attack that spiderling. Bear. Attack that widowmaker.
How may I help?
Following your lead.
You're summoning skeletons. Who are you attacking? Attack that one.
What is it?
You actually attack this one. Okay. Okay, we're down to the Spider Queen.
Boys.
You're poisoned. Right. Quick cast. Target this guy. You are actually safe right now.
Hey.
You get over there and attack him.
What?
Second wind yourself.
Yes.
Shoot the queen. Shoot this guy. Okay, I think we're okay. I think we're okay.
Lava will be on.
Okay. You're safe for now. Bear, go attack the queen.
Yes?
You attack the queen.
What is it?
You attack the queen with this power.
Hey.
You go knock the queen over. And you phantom foes the queen. Sweet! And now I will eat some rice cake. You set the queen on fire.
That's it!
We killed the queen. That's great.
Hey.
What's the queen got? No, the queen just has normal spider loot.
Let's
Okay.
see what lies this way.
Huh, why was the queen hanging out in a puddle?
That's unusual.
Save, Jimmy is correct. Well, Jimmy, it's actually 4 minutes past midnight for me. So we are going to Potion of Major Regeneration. Oh, that's good. We're just going to loot a little bit. We're going to save here. No, we're not going to save just yet. We're not going to save just yet. Hold on. We're just going to check the back of the cave. And this corner of the cave. Okay. And that means we've done this whole cave area. 4 minutes past midnight. To get some sleep for the morning time. So we're just going to head over this side of the map. Which is where I wanted to go in the first place. And go out this door and get a view of the area. And then we're going to save the game on that view area. And I'm going to go to bed. We're going to raid someone. And I'm going to go to the loo. Because I forgot to go to the loo the entire length of the stream. Oh, there's another corpse. Skane cultist's robes. And the skull key. And tattered notes. We'll read the notes. Connection to chat has been lost. Connection to chat has been lost. The note. Welcome to the Kiffer Chat's Geo room. Okay, doesn't matter. The note is bloodstained and torn. The edges are smudged with some kind of pigment. From the scraps that are legible, you can make out a hastily written instruction. To avoid the entrance in the tower, traffic through my shop would attract the attention. Deerford may be sympathetic to our goals, but they wouldn't approve of the temple yet. The key to the entrance by the river east of town, but be careful on the roads. Reports of these days tea. Initiate's HUD. Okay, hold on. This, and this. And we're saving the game. Save game. Oh, actually, I'm just going to go to the loop. Just realized. Never trust a fart. That was very crass. I'll be right back. Now. Okay. 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 We're going to wrap up here. That was very important. All right. We've got the key. We have the key. We have the secret. Secret. To an ... Save. Okay, everyone. This is where we're going to lock up. I'm glad we went. I'm glad I made us go up here. So we have searched this whole area. There's a temple we can go to. There's more over here that we could go to. But we're going to wrap it up here. There's edges of the map we could go to. We have not found the woman yet. She is definitely tied up in that man's basement. Back in Direford Village. But I think we're wrapping it up here. We have to watch out for the Battle of Yenwood Field. I don't even know where Yenwood Field is on this map. There's a lot of stuff we've got to do. I don't know if I'm progressing the story or if we're just like spiraling off into chaos. But let's quit the game and get the raid up and going. Whomst shall we raid? Is it I, Lord? Agent of Chaos. Good night, Hida Owen. May flights of angels fly you to your rest. Who are we raiding? Who have we not raided in a while? Daedalus is on. And he raided me recently, so I'm going to raid back.
Brute forcing.
Although I suspect Daedalus is about to finish.
I didn't want to do that. I'd start 2 hours ago. I was doing that.
He sounds desperate.
2 hours ago.
With his coding 2 hours ago.
To do it the more efficient way.
So we're going to raid to force him to stay online for slightly longer, because I think that's funny. Get the raid going. We're going to jump over to the Sunset and Sea, and I will see you all Monday. Monday? Monday. Do. Just say hi to him when you get over there. How am I sneaky? So, Ham, I don't know if you were here at the start of the stream or early in the stream. I was talking about the running. So the running is going well. I'm so happy. I'm trepidatious and cautious. I'm proceeding with caution. I'm going very slowly with the build up. I had to stop running, as you might remember, back in 2021 or 2022 because of a thing that went wrong on my feet. Yeah, no, absolutely. More stuff, more hiking stuff coming. I might even put that directly onto YouTube as well, just as like, just take some shots and do some some stuff. I don't know, they're not going to be good videos. I don't mean it like that. Anyway, I'm going to hit the Sunset and Sea, but the running is coming along. It's going to be another 5 weeks before I finish. Anyway, bye everyone. See you on the other side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Do it. Raid.